Okay, so first of all, good morning everyone. So today we are going to continue the example portion of torsion chapter. Okay, in previous lecture we have already solved some kind of examples. Today we will see some more varieties. Okay, so for today, example number 1, a solid shaft. Okay, so in the first sentence it is stated that the shaft is solid. Okay, so a solid shaft has to transmit 100 kilowatt at 160 rpm. Okay, so as soon as you get the data, just note down the given data, whatever data given to you. So here 100 watt kilowatt power is given to us, 100 kilowatt, or we can say 100 into 10 raised to 3 watt, and rpm is given to us 160 rpm. Okay. Taking allowable shear stress as 70 megapascal. Okay, so shear stress is given to us, allowable shear stress 70 megapascal. Now as I described in previous lecture, if we need to convert this megapascal into newton per mm kind of things. Okay, so if I convert this megapascal into pascal, so 10 raised to 6 pascal and 70 into 10 raised to 6 into pascal. Pascal is equivalent to newton per mm square. Okay, then find the suitable diameter of the shaft. So we are required to find the diameter of the shaft. The maximum torque transmitted in each revolution exceeds the mean by 20%. So what this is given? Okay, again read. The maximum torque transmitted, okay, T max, maximum torque transmitted in each revolution exceeds the mean by 20%. Okay, so mean means here we are talking about mean torque. Okay, and it is 20% more. T maximum is 20% more than mean torque, means it should be multiplied by 1.2. Okay, why 1.2? Because if you break down mean torque plus extra 20%, okay, so that is equivalent to 1.2 T. Okay, so for this case we are required to find the diameter of the shaft. Okay, so now according to data available with us, we are having equation of power. We all know power P is equal to 2 pi n T by 60. Okay, so simply substitute the values. 2 into pi into n is given as 160. Torque is not given, it is unknown quantity, divided by 60 is equal to, power is given to us 100 into 10 raised to 3 watt. Okay, we will simply keep it as a kilowatt. Okay, so 100 kilowatt. Okay, so from this equation only unknown left is torque. So you get the mean torque from this equation, and if you calculate it, your answer would be 5.95 kilonewton into मीटर. Okay, जनरली इस इक्वेशन के अंदर हम टॉर्क का यूनिट क्या लेते हैं? न्यूटन इंटू मीटर. ओके, एट दैट टाइम पावर हमको वाट में मिलेगा, पर यहाँ पे पावर हमको किलोवाट में दिया है. ओके, सो इफ पावर इज इन किलोवाट, then our torque will be in kilonewton into meter. Okay, so this is our mean torque. Okay, and we know that our maximum torque T max is equal to 1.2 times T. Okay, so simply substitute the value over there. Okay, so you get T max is equal to 1.2 multiplied by 5.95 kilonewton into meter. That is our maximum torque. Now how to find diameter? Okay, so for that another data is given to us. Okay, shear stress. So if you know the relationship between torque T maximum and shear stress, we know that tau is equal to 16 T max by pi d cube. Okay. So here torque is available with us, T max we have found, so only the unknown left is diameter. Okay. So simply substitute the values. Now here keep in mind, okay, unit you need to keep in mind. Okay, here टॉर्क का यूनिट यहाँ पे क्या है, किलो न्यूटन इंटू मीटर, और यहाँ पे शियर स्ट्रेस का यूनिट क्या है, न्यूटन इंटू mm स्क्वायर. सो आइदर कन्वर्ट दिस इंटू किलो न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर और आइदर कन्वर्ट दिस इंटू न्यूटन इंटू mm. So I suggest you convert this into Newton into mm. So if I convert this into Newton into mm, so 595 into 10 raised to 3 Newton, okay, multiply by another 10 raised to 3 for meter, so Newton into mm. So this is the max. So now substitute all the values in here. So we get 70 into 10 raised to 6 is equal to 16 multiplied by this T max is 1.2 into 5.95 into 10 raised to 6. You can say this is 10 raised to 6 divided by pi d cube. So now you know only unknown left is this diameter. Okay, so from this we get the diameter is equal to 80 mm. वाई एम एम, बिकॉज यहाँ पे हमने टी मैक्स का वैल्यू एम एम में कन्वर्ट करके लिया है. okay. अगर आप ये मीटर में रखते हो और इसको किलो न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर में कन्वर्ट करते हो तो आपका डायमीटर का आंसर मीटर में आएगा, बट यहाँ पे मैंने एम एम में लिया है, सो डायमीटर विल बी इन एम एम. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ यू आर रिक्वायर्ड टू सॉल्व दिस काइंड ऑफ एग्जाम्पल. ओके, वी विल हैव अ लुक एट दी सेकेंड वन. Just a minute, let me settle it. Okay, so second example, find angle of twist per meter length. Okay, अभी इसके दो मतलब हो सकते हैं. एंगल ऑफ ट्विस्ट पर मीटर लेंथ मीन्स यू आर रिक्वायर्ड टू फाइंड थीटा per meter length. Okay, so means you need to find theta by L, or you can say in other words you need to find theta where L is equal to 1 meter. Okay, this both of them are same. Find the angle of twist per meter length of a hollow shaft of 100 mm external diameter and 60 mm internal diameter. So here external diameter is given as 100 mm and internal diameter is taken as 60 mm. If the stress is not to exceed 35 megapascal, means here tau is given 35 megapascal, so we can say it is 35 Newton per mm square. Take G. G is equal to, take G is equal to 85 gigapascal. Okay, now you see we have one more unit, gigapascal. Okay, so gigapascal means 10 raised to 9 pascal. Or you can divide this at 85 into 10 raised to 3 megapascal. So you see the relationship between megapascal and gigapascal is 1 gigapascal is equal to 10 raised to 3 megapascal. That is the relationship between gigapascal and megapascal. Okay. So here G, modulus of rigidity, is given as 85 into 10 raised to 3 megapascal, or you can say 85 into 10 raised to 3 Newton per mm square, you can say. Okay. And you have to find theta. Okay. Suppose we take this case, theta we have to find per meter length, so 10 raised to 3 mm, length is given as 10 raised to 3 mm. Okay. So now think of the relation between tau, g, theta and this 2d. If you recall our lectures, we derived this equation g theta by L is equal to tau by R is equal to T by J, where J is polar moment of inertia. Okay. So if you see this relation now, okay, J, we know J is equal to pi by 32 capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 divided by capital D for hollow shaft. Okay. T is not known to us right now. Okay. G is given to us. Theta we are required to find, and L is given as 1 meter or 10 raised to 3 mm, you can say. So your first task is to find torque. Okay. And the relationship between tau and T, we all know. The relationship between T and tau, T is equal to pi by 16 tau capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 divided by capital D. Okay, here J, in equation of J will be only pi by 32 d raised to 4 minus d raised to 4. Okay. So in this equation we have all the data. So substitute the value 16 into tau. Tau is 35, capital D is given as 100 raised to 4 minus small d is given as 60 raised to 4 divided by capital D is again 100. Okay. So if you solve this example, okay, solve this equation, then you get the answer of T as 5.98 into 10 raised to 6 Newton into mm. Okay. Now we have all the data. Now I have found the T also. Okay. So use this relation, T by J is equal to G theta by L. So in this equation only unknown left is this theta. Okay. So you can say थीटा को एक साइड पे रखिए, सामने सबको ले जाइए. सो टी बाई जे इंटू एल बाई जी. So simply substitute all the values. T is 5.98 into 10 raised to 6 into L is 10 raised to 3, and J, if you solve the J is equal to pi by 32 100 raised to 4 minus 60 raised to 4. इसको solve करते हैं. Okay, if we solve this, J comes out to be 8.55 into 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Okay, that is mm raised to 4. So substitute the values over here. J is 8.55 into 10 raised to 6 into G. G we have found 85 into 10 raised to 3. 85 into 10 raised to 3. Okay, so simply solve this example, this equation. So you get the answer as 0.008 radian. Okay, you will get the answer in terms of radian. So you need to convert this radian into degree. If you convert this radian into degree, your answer will be 0.5 degree theta. Okay. I hope you know the relationship between degree and radian. Okay. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. If you don't remember, do it in this way. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. So 0.008 radian मतलब कितना हुआ? Okay, so you get the answer 0.008 multiplied by 180 divided by pi. Okay, so in this way you will get the answer theta is equal to 0.5 degree. Let's have a look at the third example. Let me arrange it. Okay, so third example, find the maximum torque. Okay, you have to find torque that can be safely applied to a shaft of 80 mm diameter. Okay, so diameter of shaft is given as 80 mm. The permissible angle of twist is 1.5 degree. Is 1.5 degree. So theta permissible, you can say theta max is equal to 1.5 degree in a length of 5 meter. Means length of shaft is given as 5 meter. We converted this into mm. 5 into 10 raised to 3 mm. And shear stress not to exceed 42 megapascal. Okay. Here shear stress भी दिया है is not to exceed 42 megapascal. So you can say 42 Newton per mm square. And modulus of rigidity is given 84 gigapascal. So you can say 84 into 10 raised to 3 Newton per mm square. Okay. And you are required to find torque. Okay. So again I will write the same equation. T by J is equal to G theta by L is equal to tau by R. So in this equation, if you see what you have and what you don't have, we know the equation of J is pi by 32 d raised to 4 for a solid shaft, and we are having the diameter. G we are having, theta we are having, L is also available to us, tau is also available, R is actually we can say d by 2. Okay, so this is also available. So if you see in this equation, all the things are available, only unknown left is t. So we are having two ways. Either I use this equation, t by j is equal to g theta by L, or I use this equation, t by j is equal to tau by R. ओके, सो अगर मैं ये इक्वेशन यूज़ करता हूँ तो अलग आंसर मिलेगा, ये इक्वेशन यूज़ करता हूँ तो अलग आंसर मिलेगा. ओके, सो दिस एग्जाम्पल वी कैन सॉल्व बाय टू वेज. वन, आइदर वी शुड कंसिडर द क्राइटेरिया ऑफ permissible angle theta max, and second case we need to consider the shear stress not to exceed 42 megapascal. Okay, shear stress उससे बढ़ना नहीं चाहिए. So let's see कैसे करेंगे. Just a minute. Okay, if I am considering the first equation, that T by J is equal to G theta by L, and I substitute the equation all the values. Let me find a J. J is equal to pi by 32 capital D raised to 4 means pi by 32 into diameter is given 80 raised to 4. So J is actually 4.02 into 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Okay. So T by 4.02 into 10 raised to 6 is equal to G is given to us 84 into 10 raised to 3 into theta. Theta is given in degree, okay, 1.5 degree. But here you have to consider the value of theta in radian. So if I want to convert degree into radian, okay, तो कैसे होगा? I know 180 degree is equal to pi radian. So 1.5 degree मतलब कितना होगा? So 1.5 multiplied by pi by 180. So we need to multiply pi divided by 180. Okay. So theta over and L is given as 5 into 10 raised to 3 mm. Okay. So now if you find the value of T, let me call it T1. Okay. So T1 will be equal to 1.77 into 10 raised to 6 Newton into mm. Okay. That is the first case when I have considered this equation. Okay. Now let me use other equation, second case, T by J is equal to tau by R. So let me substitute the values. T and J is 4.02 into 10 raised to 6 is equal to tau. Tau is given as 42 divided by R. D is 80, so R will be 40. So by this way, our torque will be 4.22 into 10 raised to 6. Is it visible to you? 4.22 into 10 raised to 6 Newton into mm. Let me call it T2. Okay. Okay. So here you see you are given two permissible limits. Okay. One for permissible twist angle of twist permissible, that is first. एंड सेकंड क्या है? सेकंड लिमिट दी गई है आपको कि 42 मेगापास्कल से बढ़ना नहीं चाहिए. सो आपको दोनों परमिसिबल लिमिट्स है वो कंसिडर करने के बाद फाइंड करना चाहिए. ओके. सो दिस वे यू हैव टू सॉल्व दिस काइंड ऑफ एग्जाम्पल्स. ओके. एंड वन मोर थिंग, यहाँ पे हमारे पास दो वैल्यूज़ है. सो दोनों में से कौन सी सिलेक्ट करनी चाहिए? ओके. सो सपोज आई एम सिलेक्टिंग दिस वैल्यू. ओके. मेरा शाफ्ट है 80 mm डायमीटर का. ओके. 80 mm डायमीटर का शाफ्ट है, उसके ऊपर इतना टॉर्क अप्लाई करता हूँ 4.20